everybody. Welcome back to the Midheaven podcast. Welcome to our live show.
Welcome. Salutations. Greetings.
I like the name that we've been going by, Hermes and Hades. I like that a lot.
That is the combo.
I don't know who coined that, but when you guys get us at a live show, you get us like after 2 hours of drinking and recording podcasts. So by the time we get on the live, we're having a good time. Tonight, I took it upon myself to order a party pack of Taco Bell tacos. Thank you to the sponsors of the Midheaven podcast. You make it possible. This episode is brought to you by Boxed Wine, Coors Light, and Taco Bell. We're doing live readings tonight, so thank you guys for joining us. If you are not a subscriber, why are you not a subscriber? Check out our links below. We've got 3 different levels to get in on. The benefit of being a level 3 subscriber and supporter is that you're going to get 1 reading once a month during our live shows with Mike and myself. If you're not already a member, it's totally cool. You can pick up a reading if you would like. Check out the links below. We've got a PayPal link. We've also got Super Chat. If you're on the Super Chat, you can get 1 card for $20, or you can get 3 cards, and that 3-card reading is gonna run you about $40. But why not pay the $49 and just be a monthly subscriber?
Did you see that recent news piece of the sign language lady who got fired because they realized she was...
Oh, the black chick that was like doing all that. She looked like she was stealing third. I was watching that the whole time. I was like, what are those baseball signals? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, the actual handcuffs. That was amazing.
Hilarious that people are saying they voted. So if you guys didn't see on our YouTube, we were like, do you want to see us? We're gonna do a mukbang. I was like, what do you want to see us eat? Do you want to see us eat tacos? Do you want to see us eat burgers, fried chicken, or pizza? We already did pizza once, and literally 50% was tacos. And I was like kind of secretly hoping for some greasy ass fried chicken because that's hilarious.
You asked me if I can eat one more fast food, what would it be? I'm going to be mature, even though I'm going to do this because it's responsible. If I had to eat one more fast food, it's going to be the Popeye's chicken sandwich. And
really? The one they were killing people over?
Yes, it's that good.
Wait, how many were there? Weren't there a couple different flavors?
There's a spicy one and there's an original one.
So people were killing people for chicken sandwiches. I'm a second house son, so I understand that. But
someone died, yeah.
Was it that good?
Yeah, it was alright.
Somebody recently...
Some people will say it's not. I had a chicken sandwich that was killing it, but it was...
Somebody recently came out with a new chicken sandwich. I don't know who it is, but there's a new one. I don't eat fast food. This is the first fast food I've had in a while. The only fast food I have is like occasionally I'll have pizza, but...
Burger King came out with one, and I contemplated how I ordered from a burger spot a chicken sandwich and a fish sandwich, which is pretty alright, but it made me recontemplate.
From where?
From Burger King. I got a fish sandwich and a chicken sandwich from Burger King, and then I reevaluated and contemplated life, like, what am I doing wrong with my life that I got a fish and chicken sandwich from a burger spot? And it was good. Paula, thank you for coming back to the live.
Yay, Paula, you're going to be one of the people that we're going to do... Well, hold on a second.
Every week we're like, where's Paula? Where you at?
Okay, so our subscribers that support the channel, people like Jessica Martinez, Paula, Kayla Ann, and Kelsey J. Thank you guys for supporting us. It looks like we got Kelsey, Kayla, and Jessica. But Paula, if you want a reading, let us know. We are happy to read.
Oh no, we gonna give you a reading. It's not it. You gonna get this reading, Paula. And thank you for sharing about your recent loss. That's very meaningful too, relative to everything that's happening. That was a synchronicity for me.
There's a lot of that going on recently. I've heard a lot of people talking about loss. It's been hard. There's been a lot of clients going through it, a lot of people going through it. We're coming into eclipse season pretty soon, so we're going to see a lot of people coming and going, unfortunately.
True that.
Aspects to Pluto. I don't know. I've had a bit of a funky week. I had a loss too. My grandma passed, so it's been really hard for me. But I think, I don't know, doing work and showing up and stuff has been really good for me. So I'm glad that I have an outlet. And also I had just like so many people that reached out and said such kind words about it. If you guys didn't see my social media post about Miss Betty, she was the most fabulous of grandmas in all the land. She was a Pisces.
On your mom's or dad's side?
On my mom's side, yeah. So, you know, she's my little spirit angel now. So I'm looking forward to that. But Yeah, it's been a tough one. So I'm imagining this is just the kickoff for the rest of the year. But I'm optimistic that endings and release and beginnings and new things coming. So, how's that taco?
Glorious.
Did you get one of the nacho ones yet?
Yes.
I wish I could have one of those. I'm not gonna have one of those.
They're actually one of my favorite things ever.
People seem to like it when we do a video when we talk about food or we eat. Like the episode that we did when we had pizza and we were like total fatties and we were dipping it in ranch. Like people loved that episode. This is what you guys get when you contribute to the channel. We're able to have staff meals. We're a party of 3. It's myself and Mike, but we've also got somebody who's running all the production stuff. We've got somebody who's running the camera stuff. So there's definitely another person behind the scenes, Oz, that you don't see. So make sure you give our production guy, our producer director, lots of love because he's also moderating the chat and the person who's usually talking shit and making fun of me.
The producer.
Yes, we love it. Okay, Mike has hard tacos. I have soft because I'm a fucking real G and I'm a team player and I ordered a party pack of tacos even though I don't eat carbs. So I literally gutted these Taco Bell tacos and put them on low carb keto tacos. But I'm like slamming wine. So priorities. But yeah, no, Mark, he has his hard tacos. How are those tacos though? You're digging it?
They're glorious.
Tacos and beer is my favorite thing in the entire world.
I did this such a good concoction. I'm almost mad I forgot that we were live eating pizza in ranch.
That was a good one. Maybe we should start doing like monthly mukbangs. Where like if enough people contribute and then you just vote on what you want to see, we will
have
eat
sushi.
it and we'll talk.
One
Oh
of
my
them will
gosh,
be sushi.
mukbang sushi, can you imagine? I would clean up.
I would have to have munchies for that. If I don't get high, I can't eat. I don't have an appetite.
I don't know how you do it. I'm always hungry. All right, well, you're a first house son, right? I'm a second house son. Okay, well,
but in the first house.
Okay.
Yeah.
If somebody would be like, "Are you hungry?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm."
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
shit.
I'm always hungry. It's a problem.
That's wild. Yeah, I don't get hungry these days unless I have the munchies. It's weird. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna go 2 weeks without smoking and see if I naturally develop it again because it might be just a withdrawal effect. But
Oh my gosh, I feel like I would probably. I mean, I don't know. I can go. Yeah, I've easily gone 2 weeks without smoking weed, but I don't know. I feel like it's just as bad when I'm sober. It is. I love to snack.
right.
I do. I always feed you when you come over
It's
here.
good.
Don't act like you're this like starving little African orphan child. You're not. You're like I sponsor you
Astrological.
for $1 a day. You can help me feed Mike. I'm gonna get roasted for this.
Oh my god, I love it.
But yeah, so we're very excited to be
Sushi and
back.
sake.
We're taking live readings. So if you want a question, check out our super chat, check out our PayPal, check out our link. If you do make a PayPal purchase and you want us to do a reading for you, whether it's 1 or 3 cards, let us know because sometimes your name isn't the same as what comes up actually on PayPal. So let me know.
True.
Okay, so it's not just me. I don't even have to be high to be hungry. If you don't get that away from me, I'm gonna be on that like a cheetah on a gazelle. I feel like I'm so like carb hungry that like I'm gonna snatch that. I'm gonna bite you.
I wouldn't
I'm gonna
blame
bite you. It's too close. It's like when you're eating
I
steak
can't blame
next to
you.
the alligator cages. Like
This
you can't.
This is the special sauce too. It's good.
You don't even have any hot sauce on that.
Oh my god.
You gotta hit that with some sauce, bitch.
I forgot. I have like 2 on the side. Oh shoot.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there was some sauce, but now we have some more
Twin
flying
sauces.
sauce.
Oh yes. Completely forgot about the put out.
Oh, people are saying this is what I came for. Life is very dire right now in Melbourne, Australia. It's a dystopian world, almost like people are under a spell. I'm asking for some message from the universe to help me provide some insight in a period where we want to focus. So just give us a second. We're going to check.
I know Virgos are watching this, but I remember asking a Virgo just as a litmus test. Well, actually, I don't want to just stereotype it to Virgos, but sometimes I just drink straight out of the packet.
So can
to
we?
catch up.
What?
Yeah.
You like suck the ketchup packet?
Straight out.
How do you know whose dirty, nasty fingers have been on that?
It's even crazier. Like, normally you dip the fries in the ketchup. I'll drink the ketchup and then eat the fries.
See, I'm disgusting. We're from my family's from the Midwest.
I just started doing it too.
Fries with ketchup and mayo. So
and mayo?
Yeah, if you're from the Midwest, you got to do like ketchup and mayo.
Ketchup and the mayo together.
Ketchup.
Ketchup and mayo.
Yes.
That's a thing?
It's very Midwest. My
it.
family's from the Midwest. We're from Wisconsin, so we're just, any opportunity to get some fat in, we'll do it. But ketchup and mayo, don't sleep on that with some fries and some tots.
Okay, wait, so like, is it ketchup on one side, mayo on the other side?
Yeah, I like to separate the two, and then I like to have like a meeting ground where I can kind of get in there and like mix it. I'm more a pro ketchup than mayo, obviously, but like, so it's not just me. People are saying they're doing it too.
I'm late.
Okay, so we have a question, right, for 3. We have a 3-card person who has had a reading. Can we just confirm with the PayPal and make sure that that's the case? Yeah, 3 cards. So, all right. So I'm asking for some message from the universe to help provide some insight for the period on where to focus my attention and time. This is for you. Very Latin American pink sauce. So here's 3 cards about what you need to be focusing on, how the universe is helping provide some insight for this period, and where to focus. Card 1, card 2, card 3. Wow, those are some heavy cards, man. 6 of coins reversed is feeling like there's not a lot of support, or feeling out of balance, or kind of out of whack, or being in a situation where you feel like you're not receiving the help or the assistance that you need, whether this is funding, food, health stuff, what have you. Being in a state of needing more, realizing that you need more, or that you need some kind of stability. We've got 2 major cards here, both the Death card and the Tower, which talks a lot about Pluto, and this talks a lot about Mars, and that the energy of what's kind of happening right now is that there's something that's being reborn, and the need to kind of clear something out. Although it may seem like a end of the world scenario, the Tower reverse is saying everything has already been leveled. You've already gone through the difficult change, being in a situation where there's some resistance to change. Other people are resistant to change who haven't kind of gotten on board yet, but that there is an opportunity for a rebirth, but everything needs to be cleared out first. There may be some kind of like message of a restart coming, or some kind of message of, okay, I have to do something more sustainable, or something that is going to be able to provide for me more so in the long term. 6 weeks, 6 month working time. Watch for when I think Mars comes into a square with Pluto. I believe that's going to be somewhere around mid to the second half of October. And that's when like the Tower is really going to totally completely fall and level, and then there can be an opportunity to rebuild. Usually after this card, we see like the Star card that comes up. So it's the opportunity to heal, regenerate, come together as a collective, that something has to totally be toppled in order to be able to get a better future, right? A better direction for the future. So look for that the second half of October, and really be looking at and weighing your options in terms of whether or not you have enough for yourself. Now is the time of preparation. So this is a card of preparation, of talking about preparing and getting everything that you need in order, so that way when you go through this transition, or when you go through this change, that you are secure and that you are grounded. Okay? Looks like Kayla's here. I don't have a specific question. I'm actually going with the flow of kind of vibe. What messages do I need to know right now? I'm ready. Disclaimer. Minnesota girl. Had a tater tot hot dish. Oh, I love that. My brother used to make a breakfast dish where it was like tater tots and all breakfast stuff, and it was like the most like white trash thing ever, but everybody loved it.
Oh my God. I'm gonna take Paula. I don't see a question for Paula, but I'm gonna see what cards we draw.
And then I will read for Kayla Ann. Because those cards just came up, so I want to read them. How's everybody doing tonight? It is Wednesday? It's hump day, right? We do this on
Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday. We usually do this on Tuesday. I mean, on Wednesdays. It's Tuesday, sorry.
Mistaken.
So we're a little bit early.
Me too.
So it's early week for you guys. How are you guys doing?
Dignity, cool. How can I best navigate the energies this weekend? We have a certain dignity court in play. We got the page, the knight, the four. What first caught my mind is that this queen and knight are chilling with the four, and we have the page offering something new. So the queen and knight could be you. This is Cancer and Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be specific to this sign. This reading that I get is looking towards someone receiving a gift from this page, giving what they have. So if we look at an exorcist order, a page is like a trainee that gets ready to be put on a field like a knight. So basically this weekend, Page of Pentacles is reinvention. On one level, you're reinventing yourself and how you're making money. This is kind of what you're coming from. You're kind of going back to the drawing board as far as like how you're also taking care of your health. But this could be you at one level applying this passionately, where you come into very creative energy or passion, and then you during the weekend chill with the Four of Swords. What I'm seeing here though is that the page is an actual person, and whether you're the page or the knight, this page is offering a gift to this queen and knight. It's almost as if he realizes, yeah, this isn't much, but what he has is valuable to share, and the queen might even be cultivating that. Boom.
My family and significant other, they're meeting each other.
Ah, there we go. So maybe the sig fig could be the page. But the Four of Swords is looking at a vacation, but also more so already feeling the creativity. Paula, that's the present. So the Knight of Wands is in the present position. So for you to be feeling that, thank you. That lets us know moving forward. The Four of Swords is more so... You know, I seen that. I'm ruled by Venus, my friend.
Mike has nice hands for a man.
I'm ruled by Venus. I'm a Taurus.
Mike, why aren't you being a hand model?
I'm a Venus Taurus, so I naturally have beauty in my physical appearance. But yeah,
stop it.
Four of Swords is definitely.
I see you zooming in on me.
Four of Swords is definitely talking about rest this weekend. You're going to be able to clear your mind. You're going to be in a position where you're really contemplating your emotions, and if you've been with anxiety, it's going to release. So it's going to be chill. It's going to definitely be a period to kind of like gain a vacation-like rest if you want to too. But it's good to know that you have the creativity now, because that's very interesting.
So also we've got Kayla Ann. Looks like she was also asking a question. Don't have a specific question, just going with the flow. What messages do I need to know? Got you. Let's see what's coming up for you. So what does Kayla Ann need to be aware of right now? Oh, man. The Hierophant coming up with the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It makes me wonder, are you starting to have real serious thoughts about the future and legacy when it comes to like your life, whether this is like thinking more seriously about relationships, thinking more seriously about commitment, thinking more seriously about your role in society, thinking more seriously about your career. The Hierophant is the card that is about becoming the professional, or how you are seen in society's eyes. So I'm wondering, what is it you're thinking about right now? Like, how are you almost getting in your own head and freaking yourself out also with the Seven of Cups, where you're like, what if this doesn't happen? What if this doesn't work? And what if this doesn't pan out? But what if it does? And it's being less about focused on the end goal. It's more about being focused on having a true heart kind of centered connection. The Knight of Cups does talk about the promise of new opportunities for love and relationships, remaining open, or relationship renewal, or welcoming more sweetness into your life, being more open to the idea of also being present. These cards seem very present to me, and a lot of it is about being in the state of passion or creativity or love or romance. The Knight of Cups comes in and he has an offer for you. So if you're single, it can be talking about a water sign coming into your life. You might start having dreams or feelings or visions that somebody is coming in. If you're already settled in a relationship, it's like having dreams about the future and things that may be coming in the future. And you start thinking about, oh my goodness, what's going to happen? What's going to go on in the future? Is somebody new coming into my world? You know, what's happening here? And I love that the Knight of Cups can talk about a knight in shining armor. It can also talk about romance. And with this paired next to the Hierophant, it's about true love and companionship. Whether this is marriage or domestic partnership or your life partner or this person that has the same philosophy as you. And so a lot of what's been going on recently is a lot of clearing that's happening. So you can kind of clear all the doubts and the misconceptions about relationships and all the old patterns and the pain and everything so you can be ready to receive. I was just talking to a friend about being ready for a relationship and not willing to settle for something. Spiritual journey has been important to me. There you go. There it is. Spirit has spoken. Look for a water sign. Look for somebody who is going to be a little charming. They may have a lot of like water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, maybe a little Taurus in there because of the Hierophant. But also a lot of this is clearing out all of the doubts that you have revolving around that and opting to choose people who are grounded in reality. So when they approach you and they come forward for some kind of offer of love, you're in a situation where you know that it is true. There are some good things on the horizon. Pay attention to your dreams.
Avon, you asked a really good question regarding South Node Pluto. I'm going to make a video about that. Because we're next. All the Pluto Scorpios.
Oh my God, stop it.
Right.
I just scheduled my appointment, my Pluto Square appointment with my astrologer.
That's so real. That's so real. Oh my God. All right, I want you to come back during your next Pluto Square. We're going to book our appointment. That's so awesome. I love it. But like, yeah, once the South Node goes through there, it's going to be like a game changer. Well, it's going to be over. But the game changer is the South Node Pluto Sag. If you're going through that, you have to understand what you're going through is not only supernaturally unique at the collective level, but you're releasing this extreme, intense, perspective that has been overlayered. If you think that the South Node is early childhood and past life,
oh my goodness,
since you were born, because this happened since 95, all the imprinting, brainwashing, and beliefs that have been forced on you, you're releasing all of that.
Is anybody going through a South Node Pluto transit right now in the chat? Let us know. I would be interested in hearing. I mean, I've had a handful of clients who are Pluto and Sag, but right. I don't have a lot of them. I have some of them. So I'm interested to hear on, people who are going through it, what that experience has been like.
That's what the North Node is like you're discovering your personal truth or your personal perception of the truth now that you're releasing everything. Like, so no one more than Pluto Sag is realizing, oh my gosh, my life has not really been a lie, but like what's been forced on you to learn. So the card that we have for you is the Emperor, Brandon. This is you stepping into your own. Independent of what I was talking about, this is you establishing your masculine power, and this is you coming into the autonomy of standing on your own without any dependency on any other influence. It's Thor, it's masculine power. So the South Nodal Pluto aspect is you releasing the anchor and sailing, whoosh. Even though that's not the best analogy, it's kind of the best.
Also, where is like Mars or Aries in his chart? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
I would wonder.
That's actually a really good question. Avon, please, if you don't mind saying, but like this Emperor card is freaking awesome, especially the Eight of Wands. It's coming in very quick. That's a lot of responsibility. The Emperor means that you have to, of course, develop discipline that, maybe going to bed a little bit earlier, waking up earlier. You know what I mean? You're this Emperor. So like, you're stepping into that power, and I'm just so glad I could pull that for you. I've been unlearning a lot of this BS programming. That's a lot, because you're gonna step into your own definition of it, and so you're having to release the old traditions of, oh, a man is supposed to do this, a man is supposed to do that, when really that's not even true. That's an opinion. You're meant to live into the integrity of what a man is based on who you are.
Kayla Ann said, I'm a Pluto Scorpio, Saturn and Sag. That karmic clearing has been no fucking joke. Girl, I remember when the South Node went through my Saturn. That was a fucking mess. It was Saturn and Neptune. I was in a foreign country and I got really sick.
When the North Node went through your
When the
Saturn?
South Node.
When the
She's talking about South Node going through your Saturn. Yeah, that's a wild one. I'm just waiting.
deep.
This Pluto, and I have a lot of friends, I have a lot of clients who are early degrees Pluto and Scorpio, and watching them go through the aspects that have been happening with Uranus is a lot. But oh my goodness, yeah, the next year for Pluto and Scorpio is gonna be really interesting because it's not just South Node transit your Pluto. It's Uranus opposed, it's Saturn square. So there is, I feel like the Pluto and Scorpio generation are the ones who are like, whatever, bring on the end of the world.
Yes,
Like, we've seen everything burn up several times over, so not much would phase us anymore. I'm ready for like a new
That's a fact.
takeover to some extent.
That is so true.
Mars 6th house Virgo conjunct the North Node. Please come and organize my closets, please. Please help me. Virgo's my 12th house.
Weird.
Ooh, Southern just rolled through the 7th house stellium. Interesting. We just did a video talking about current events. We did another video talking about the Mercury retrograde. Actually, as we speak, Mercury is coming into the square with Pluto from Libra to Pluto in Capricorn. Wondering how is it playing out for you guys? Are you ready to rumble? The next 2 days, Uranus is going to oppose with Venus. And shit's going to get real. Welcome to the retrograde.
And I, of course, am pulling out the pick a card sex reading cards featured and brought to you by our sponsor this week for sex, the Moon card. Mysterious, illusory. Some of you may have sex with an imagination or an imaginary girlfriend or boyfriend that it might be a body part.
Sometimes that's the only way you can get it.
But this could also be, some very occult, psychic, paranormal type lovemaking.
Paranormal sex, like ghost sex?
Or with multiple people, but in a weird, strange way.
Thank you, girl. Just bought it. You like my weave? You didn't even say anything.
That's not a weave.
It's a weave.
It's a weave?
Feel it.
Oh.
Well, you have to feel it right here.
Oh, right here? Oh, shit.
That's a white girl weave. Are you impressed?
That's why. That's not what you had last week, right?
No, I'm always changing it up on you. You never notice. Some more
damn
husband you
it! Oh my gosh! Fuck! I was like, okay, keep it.
People are like, I like your hair. I'm like, just bought it. I'm like Ariana Grande.
Yo, that's wild. The thing with this week, y'all, is that with the moon, things are not as they seem. So just because something looks a certain way on the surface doesn't mean you still can't get some. Doesn't mean that something can't open up for you. So pile number 1, we have the death card.
It's my favorite card.
Is it good enough to die for? What if you could have the greatest sex ever in your life, but you won't be the same or you'll die? Would you have it? I would.
What?
No. Yeah, I would. Because it's like the greatest. But like, it'll never be the same.
You'll die just to have great sex with one person one time?
Would you die for
Just
it?
rub it out yourself.
No.
Be self-sufficient.
Like you won't be the same though. So technically you'll die. Like you'll be reborn. You'll come through a new. I have a feeling this is a very deep, transformative experience here with the death card. But honestly, I also feel like some of you, in order to really you'll have the opportunity to do it, but you have to end something before you can even make that happen. And that might be, the key. I get the sense that sex for you this week, though, is going to be like ending something, starting something new, activating something, awakening. Pile 2, we have the Queen of Wands. She kind of is coming reversed, but I'm going to put her upright too. In the reverse case, she's not necessarily being a bitch as much as she is just super wild. Super wild. So if you don't, I like crazy women. You're not supposed to. But
all men like crazy women. It's true.
Actually, I say that, but
true.
let me not say it.
No, you guys do.
Yeah.
You guys do.
I have a secret fetish.
But you gotta have like a little some fucked up Venus 12th house stuff or some Venus Pluto stuff. Which
I do. Oh, no wonder.
Right?
That makes so much sense. Actually, this is making for some really exciting sex. It's just with that reverse, there's gonna be some kind of noticeable character flaw that you just have to kind of get over. It's not even bad. It's just kind of there. And it's not even a flaw. It's just maybe she might have road rage or, drive 60 in the 25. and you just have to like, you know what I'm saying? This
I saw your car in the driveway, by the way.
This is the first time I've driven here, unless it's the second time. But this is I rented it.
I saw that whip. He's got a nice whip in my driveway.
Rented a convertible Tiro dat. You know what I'm saying?
Was it a white convertible?
Yeah, 2-seater.
I know what we're doing after this. Just kidding. I'm not cool enough for that. Death by Dick, says Lucas Bear.
I feel like with the Queen of Wands, this is also maybe some public sex, but it's definitely like very passionate. But it's gonna be something. It's gonna be great. It's not bad. It's just gonna be like prepare. And then this is the toxic combo. So we got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands are actually a soulmate combination.
Yeah, I was gonna say these two deserve each other. That's like a fuckboy and a woman who has like repressed rage,
So if
sexual rage.
If you got the Knight of Cups, the sex is gonna be great, but the motherfucker is toxic as fuck.
That's the best though.
It is the
best
best.
sex is
Yeah.
toxic sex.
I mean, I'll hold off on that, but like, it's gonna be good. That's really the vibe I get for both of them. Like, it's gonna be good for the Queen of Wands. She's just crazy as fuck, and that might be your thing. It's gonna be really good for the Knight of Cups, but these aren't people you want to bring to your parents. I'll say that.
But she trumps him because she's a queen. So in a way, you could look at this and go, well, the feminine has more of like an upper hand in the situation because he's coming in telling you what you want to hear and you're getting mad because you know he's full of shit. But when you realize that he's full of shit, you just accept it, then you can at least have fun with it.
And the thing is, remember, the Moon card is the underlying theme. So it's not what it seems like. These people are going to look
Maybe they're
reversed,
playing each other.
and then you're going to realize, oh, they're really upright. And not only that, this could also be one major reading where you're going to have a life-changing, transformative soulmate sex experience with a soulmate. Boom.
What?
Yeah, because like,
Sex with a soulmate?
yeah.
Is this a general reading? I didn't get to pick one. I forgot. I'm like carved out on tacos and wine right now. So I'm like,
This is one of those readings that you can read all just as one sex reading. And these two cards are indicating of a soulmate. So occult spiritual connections transform.
so it looks like we've got a 3-card reading for Catherine. What energies am I going to be dealing with in the near future? Her name on YouTube is Kasenko.
Virgo sun.
Oh, you gonna pull?
Gemini
You gonna
rising.
pull or you want me to pull?
You got this.
I got this? Okay. He's leaving the queen, taking his cup away because it is a chalice of lies.
You know what card I get for who I'm gonna marry?
Who?
The devil.
That makes sense.
And I'm talking about like I've done like 7 different pick a card readings. The devil card always comes up.
So like a Capricorn or like a boss lady.
Yeah.
All right, can I pull that question up?
Lucy.
So it looks like the question was, what energies am I going to be dealing with in the near future? 1. Ooh, Queen of Wands
Queen of
makes her return.
Wands. Hey.
4 of Cups.
Hey.
And 9 of Swords reversed.
Let's get shadow work. Let's get it.
To me, it seems like you're moving out of a period where you're no longer feeling like you're either being left out or 4 of Cups are upright. I kind of see as a situation where you're like pouting and you're not appreciative of what you do have, and you're realizing like, you know what, I can't stay in this mental headspace anymore or this emotional headspace anymore. I can't continue to be in a state where I want to be productive and I want to be creative and I want to have forward motion, but I'm also fixating on what didn't work or what didn't happen. So you're taking action in that regard of your life, letting go of anxiety, letting go of pessimism, letting go of bad dreams, nightmares, things that are anxiety ridden. You're realizing that if you focus on that, you're not going to be able to make forward motion. There's something that's like growing or kind of expanding within you, either creatively or in a sense of your passion or your drive. That's starting to kind of rile up. And so I kind of see these 2 cards as like you get to a point where you're so frustrated that you're like, that's it, there needs to be a change. And you start focusing more on where you're going rather than where you've been. Don't look in the rear view mirror. You're not going back there. Be focused on the direction of moving forward. Realize that there's a lot of letting go and releasing anxiety or releasing fears of not having stability or worry that things aren't going to pan out. Be more focused on what you're creating. Work with the element of fire. Be lighting candles, setting intentions, burning those intentions, working with hot herbs and things that are going to kind of empower you, because you're coming into a power period where you're no longer wanting to identify with the tone or the story of what has always happened. Because if you keep telling yourself that same story over and over and over, you're going to realize that that becomes your reality. So you're detaching from that, going like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore. Anything that holds me back from love, anything that holds me back from commitment, wholeness, emotional fulfillment, I'm releasing that. If you notice in this card, there is a situation going on where he's sitting there with his arms crossed and there's 3 cups upright. He doesn't see that the cup is being offered to him. So there's new opportunities for love.
You know what that looks like to me, though?
What?
At first, I was going to say that she might have curved the shit out of somebody and now they're in their feelings and crying. But now, to me, it looks like
you're empowered because of it.
But it almost looks like if there's anyone that you're interested in that maybe on the surface is looking like, yeah, I'll think about it. They're not curving you. They're just like in a whole nother like world, but they're hiding this. But I don't know. Yeah, it almost looks like that too for me.
I really get the impression that if you stay with this and you stay consistent with what you have decided and feeling yourself and building your own self up or focusing on your own passion, you're going to start to kind of break off all of those pieces that have been holding you back from really feeling like you can move forward. It looks good. I just say focus on stress management and releasing anxiety. Good luck.
Beautiful. Beauty. Well, thank you for tuning in once again as we close out another amazing live. It was awesome eating tacos in front of you all.
Yes, it was awesome doing that and getting a chance to read for you guys. Anybody has any questions, comments, let us know below. Make sure you hit that bell button, subscribe, like what we're doing, support our channel, consider our subscriptions. It makes it possible for us to keep doing all these extra episodes and bringing you guys the weeklies that we're bringing you. Check out Mike's channel. He's got all kinds of posts and you can also book a reading with him. Check out my channel, Beyond the Veil Tarot and Astrology, where I have openings for new clients starting in the month of October. Equally, I have weekly videos that I'm doing and I do lives on Friday if you want tarot or astrology readings. I'm doing it. We really appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with us. We love being able to do this and seeing you. Stay tuned. There's a new current event video and a Mercury retrograde video coming pretty soon on the channel. If you want to get those sooner and you don't want to wait till Mondays, you want to get them on Saturdays, make sure you subscribe
Join the membership
and get that early.
You know you want to.
Anything else? We're good?
Yes, we are Gucci.
All right, guys. We will see all of you guys very soon. Lots of love. Thank you for watching. Take care.